Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our horizontal planners for the first week in May. And I've got these mild liners here ready to go, as well as these washi tapes I may use, these stamps and ink that I'll be doing some stamping with, these scrapbook pages that I have in my stash, and these sticker books which I'll pull from. This is the first week of the May Plannable Challenge, and this week's theme is growing up. So if you'd like to participate, go ahead and post your spreads up on Instagram using the hashtag PlannableMay2022. We'd love to see what you come up with. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lay down some wax paper to get started here. I will say that I have an idea of the stickers that I want to use here, but really no idea on how I'm going to use them. So there is going to be a bit of a process on this video, me working out how I want this spread to look. Again, it's more about showing you guys the full process, and if you like that, you're going to love this video. If not, you might want to skip ahead a little bit because it does take me a while to really nail down the idea I want to do. So for the theme growing up, I thought that maybe I could tie it in with butterflies, since I really am not a person who likes to use dolls on the spread. I'm just not a doll sticker girl, and I really just didn't have anything else that I thought would fit the bill for growing up. But as I was looking through my stickers, I was like, butterflies kind of grow and change and, you know, metamorphosize, if you will. So I thought that kind of worked with the theme. I tried to look for stickers that I felt kind of enhanced that idea with the quotes and stuff where I could. So I'm just pulling out some of the stickers that I think I want to use here, mainly from the botanical sticker book, the old floral botanical sticker book, a Color Story Big sticker book that I picked up not too long ago, and also the Garden Flowers sticker book. Those are the three I'll be pulling from for the entire spread, and I had enough, I thought, to make it work. From the garden florals, I'm really only pulling a few butterflies from there. The rest of these really come out of the Color Story and botanical sticker book. So my idea is to limit the color scheme a bit. I don't want it to get crazy, so I'm limiting it to more orange, yellows, and warm reds. And because of that, I pulled certain washi to kind of match up with that. And then I'm also going to lay in some black foliage in the background to kind of help with fleshing out the feels of this spread. So I've got some stamps that I picked up from Joann's on clearance. They're actually stamps for Christmas from Holtz. But they have these nice kind of neutral seasonal branches that I thought would work really good in the background here and tie well with the feels already on the stickers. But I am a little bit skittish of stamping. I am very new to stamping, so I thought a good idea would be to stamp some samples on a piece of paper and then lay those in and kind of work the stickers around them before I committed the stamps to the page, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm doing here. I just had some scrap paper that I stamped some branches on using a black ink from Ranger, an archival ink that is supposed to be really good for planner pages. It's supposed to dry really fast and not seep through. So I just picked that up too last month, and I haven't used it yet, but I've been waiting to use it. So hopefully this will go okay. A little bit scared still. Just to create more of an eclectic feel to the spread, I'm bringing in some book pages that I had from a previous spread. I thrifted an old dictionary book a long time ago, and I've used a page or two out of there for some planner spreads in the past, and so I had some scraps left over that I just save and bring out when I need them. So I've got those down there as well, and then I've layered in some washi tape to just kind of create a little bit of a mood there at the bottom. The idea was always to do something there kind of focused in at the bottom, and then I wasn't sure what I was going to do with the rest of the stickers to make it both pretty yet functional, which is always something I'm struggling with these spreads. I really like to see a lot of decor, but I also need to be able to use a spread. So sometimes it takes a while to work out how I can do both in the same, especially with certain stickers. And these ones are all very, what's the word? There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of detail in each of these stickers. So it makes it a little bit harder to make something look clean and interesting without being overwhelming. A lot of that has to do with placement. So if you have things scattered all over the page, it's gonna feel disjointed. And so that's kind of what I started with. I was thinking more to do like a back and forth, like left, right on each day with stickers, but that wasn't working. So I started to gear the stickers more towards the spine and make it almost like a giant cluster kind of focused in on the spine. And I thought that was working a little bit better. I think it will have a nice clean look when I put in my checklist on the outside of the pages there, and then have the decor kind of focused in on the center. Plus I'm pulling in a lot of boxes so that I can put in focuses for the day in and around the decor, which will be helpful since I am going to be taking up quite a bit of room there with the decor stickers. So I've worked out, I think, how I want the placement to go, but then I was trying to figure out how to bring more life to the stickers I've already pulled for the spread, and more interest, more layering, just how I can make it look better. So I am trying different things, working out how exactly to layer these stickers in. And I got the idea to kind of mimic the top and the bottom so that they flare out at the top and flare out at the bottom, going almost like a giant eye shape, centering in a little bit near the middle and then going back out. I think that's going to work. So I'm working on how to actually layer everything in and make it look good, but I think that will really help it not feel so chaotic. And I am just again trying to rework the stickers with what I have, seeing what I can bring in, trying to also bring some repetition and symmetry through the use of the book pages and the washi tapes. So up here I feel like I need something kind of more substantial to match up with the large box I pulled on the other side. So I'm trying a few different stickers. Again, trying to limit the color scheme too. I'm really steering clear of any blues and green tones, trying to stay focused in on warm orangey, pink, red tones. So I found this long box there in the botanical sticker book, which I think I can put to use. And I'm going to see about maybe layering in this box sticker with it. I was trying not to cover up the days there, the Friday and Saturday date headers, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make this work if I don't push it in closer to the spine. So we'll see. I'll try to work it here for a minute, but I end up pushing over and covering up that area just because I felt like it needed to have that happen for the symmetry. And honestly, had I really thought about it, I think I would have done the top and the bottom and not connected them there in the middle down the spine. I think that might have been a nice look that would have worked a little bit better as far as a cleaner spread, but it works too the way I have it. It's just a little bit more cluttered in the final result. So the washi tape that I have there that's kind of like a rectangular stamp sticker almost, that I got from Daiso, which is a dollar store from Japan. They have a bunch of different stuff that I guess that they have in Japan that's like $1 there, but here it's like $1.50 or more depending on what you're getting because it's imported. But they have a lot of Japanese stationery, which is really cool. So they have washi tapes and lots of different papers and pens and planning type stuff that you might want to check out if you haven't been to that store, or if you're going to go and do some vacationing this summer or this spring and you don't have one nearby, you might want to see if the place you're going has one, because I think that they're a really cool store and it's nice to see some different things on the cheap. I got a lot of washi tapes there. They have some really great selections, and that one there is a little bit more I don't know, it's got more of a Victorian vintage feel to it, which I felt really matched well with these stickers. And I really like that it looks kind of like a stamp when you cut it in the squares. So it just adds a little extra something to whatever your little cluster of stickers is. Daiso, highly recommend them for washi tapes in particular, but any kind of Japanese style stationery, they have a lot of different options on the cheap. I do link some Daiso links in the description, so you can find them online, but most of the time you have to buy in bulk, just like in the dollar store, Dollar Tree here in the United States, when you buy online. So anyway, I'm using those washi tapes. The orange washi tape as well, the like marbled orange washi tape, is also from Daiso. And then the very fine dot white washi tape that I'm using for a little bit of extra texture up there, that was actually from Amazon, and that'll be in the description below. It was a nice neutrals kit I got of different washis, which I really liked. So I think I've worked out something I'm getting pretty happy with here as far as the layout and design. You can kind of see what I was talking about with it flaring out at the top and the bottom and kind of hugging in towards the spine down the page. And I think that's really going to work the best for this layout overall. And just trying to figure out how to incorporate some of these last little items. Again, I know it's a little bit of a stretch on this one. Growing up, when we came up with a theme for this one, we were thinking like Mother's Day is on Sunday here in the United States. So we wanted to give people the opportunity to do Mother's Day themes, but if you didn't want to do that, we had options here for, things that are growing in general. And I kind of wanted to do a little bit of both, but without the use of a doll. So that's where my theme idea came in with the butterflies. But I look forward to seeing how everybody interprets this, because there's a lot of different ways that you could do a theme like this, and I'm sure it'll be really cool to see how everybody, like I said, interprets the theme. if you haven't already and you're on Instagram, definitely check out the hashtag each month. You don't have to commit to it. You don't even have to participate in a sense. But if you want some ideas for some different themes, some different ideas that maybe you haven't thought of, if you're getting a little bit in a rut even, the Plannable Challenge monthly theme is usually Plannable, the name of the month, so like this month it's May, and then the year, which is 2022. All you have to do is search that hashtag on Instagram and you can see what everybody who's participating is doing. We get pretty interesting ideas come through there, so again, I really like to search through and see what people come up with on their own and how they interpret the ideas. So back to what's going on here on the spread. Kind of warned you, there was a lot going on this one as far as how I was going to lay it out and just kind of figuring out the best layout in general. But I think we're near the end. I'm just trying to figure out how to close that hole there below the kind of red-orange to do butterfly sticker. I've tried a bunch of different things I didn't care for. I think this one here is going to be the winner. It's from the Botanical Sticker Book, and it's a quote from there that says, "Wake up and be awesome." And I just cut out the "wake up" to fit in the hole. I think "wake up" works well too for, again, the kind of transition of the butterfly. So it all ties together. Okay, so let's stamp. I'm going to go ahead and white out the darker lines just where I think I'm going to be doing the stamp, so it's a little bit cleaner look. Again, I am still very new to stamping, so I don't have the best technique, but the more I do it, the more I feel confident doing it. So like this first one really wasn't as good, but I felt like I got better as the rest came in. I really like the look of it, actually. So I want to do more stamping. I think stamping is a really cool way to bring some reusable items into your decor and your creativity. Stamps are sort of expensive up front, but once you have them forever, versus stickers where it's like a one-time use. So I'm definitely interested in how I can use stamps and getting so much inspiration on Instagram from a couple of people that I've been following. Of course, I can't think of their names right now, but if you're interested, I will try to put them in the comments below. And if you're looking for some ideas too for stamping, these ladies are really good at it, and I've gotten a lot of ideas and tips from them in particular. So I am trying to fill in the spaces where the stamp didn't push all the way in. I've learned not to double stamp. That was one of the things that I did in the past and I no longer do, things I've learned from. But if you have a nice fine liner and the matching ink, you can really just kind of seal up or, draw in the missing items pretty easily. And that usually will help improve the look of the stamp if you misstamp like I did. And like I said, they actually dry pretty fast, so I'm already able to lay stickers down on top of them and get started on the sticker laying. So really no time at all to wait. Some inks are not quite as fast, so just be careful if you're getting into stamping. I've learned that the hard way. I have an ink pad in my stash. It took forever to dry, like hours. So it's not as simple as you think as just grabbing some ink and going. Not all inks are created the same, so you gotta do a little bit of homework. But this ink that I picked up is known to be quick drying and pretty good about not bleeding through the page. So I'm just using a little bit of Tombow glue runner there on the book page to seal it down to the sheet since it doesn't have any sticker backing. And the rest of the stuff I'm just prepping with my white opaque pen again, kind of whiting out the background so you don't see it through the sticker, and laying them right on top of it. And again, a little bit of Tombow on the edges there for the book page. I'll nestle in this quote. And for this one, I think I'll roll it off. I think that'll just be the easiest way to make this kind of straight and even and figure out where I need to white out. It's got a lot going on, but overall, I think that this spread really has a nice eclectic look to it, a nice, just interesting, lots to see look. And so sometimes it's fun to do spreads like this. I'm looking forward to using it this week. Just going to go ahead and add in my checklist using the mild liners I pulled earlier. And once I'm done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!